Hi there! In this short video, I will demonstrate how to set up Sitebulb to crawl a website with JavaScript rendering. We'll use the Roku website as an example, but you can use your own website or a client site to follow along. The process will be the same. With Sitebulb open on your desktop browser, click on the green Start a New Project button on the top right of your screen. This will open up a new project screen. First, name your project. We'll use a descriptive name so we can easily identify this project later, among others for the same website. Now, let's add our start URL. Typically, this will be just the home page, which I will use here. Once you add your start URL, you'll see the Save and Continue button appear. But we're not going to save just yet. We now get to the most crucial setting for crawling JavaScript websites, choosing the right type of crawler. The HTML crawler is selected by default. Click on the drop-down box and choose the Chrome crawler instead. This will allow Sitebulb to render JavaScript content using the same evergreen Chromium technology as Googlebot. For now, we'll leave the rest of the settings as they are by default. We can now click Save and Continue to move on to the next step, configuring Audit settings. On this window, you'll find a host of settings that allow you to customize how you crawl the website, starting with Audit data. By default, only the search engine optimization report is enabled. Since our focus here is to audit JavaScript, we will need to enable the response versus render report in order to get detailed information about the effect of JavaScript rendering on our pages. You can use the toggles below to enable other reports and checks. We recommend only enabling the reports you need, as some of these settings can be resource intensive. There are plenty other audit settings you can use to customize your crawl data. They can be accessed through the respective tabs in the left-hand side menu. For the purpose of this tutorial, we'll go ahead with the default settings and click Start Now to begin crawling. Once Sitebulb has finished crawling, you will be presented with the finalized audit report, starting on the Audit Overview page. Here you can see some general stats, as well as your audit scores, which give you a high-level overview of website health based on the Sitebulb hints triggered by your pages. From this page, you can navigate to the different reports generated by Sitebulb and key data views through the tabs on the left and the top of the screen respectively. Since we're analyzing JavaScript rendering, let's focus on the response versus render report. The response versus render report overview conveniently visualizes key results in 6 pie charts. Each chart corresponds to a key element that can impact SEO when it is fully or partially rendered by JavaScript. Meta-robust directives, canonicals, page titles, meta descriptions, internal and external links. The graphic and corresponding table show the number of pages where elements have seen no change, were created, modified, duplicated, or deleted by JavaScript. You can click through to each corresponding URL list from here. The next thing to review will be the Sitebulb hints. Here you find a prioritized list of issues and potential issues related to JavaScript rendering. Hints are categorized according to severity, from critical to low. For example, links that are only discovered in the rendered HTML are a potential issue for SEO. We'll click View URLs on this hint to find a list of all the pages that contain JavaScript links. In the URL list view, you can scroll right to see all the link data, like the total number of outgoing links on the page and the number of internal and external outgoing JavaScript links. Finally, you can navigate to the URL list at the top of the report for a full list of URLs and the corresponding response versus render data, including content differences. You can customize your view with the Add and Remove column settings or use the advanced filter options to refine your data. Finally, to view differences in the response and rendered HTML at a page level, simply click on the orange View Differences button, which will take you to the URL Details view. Here, you can see differences in DOM, links, images, text, and HTML. And that's how you set up Sitebulb to use the JavaScript crawler and explore potential issues caused by JavaScript. You can explore our documentation or subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tutorials and guides.